Hello, in today's video I want to share with you my top 4 alternatives to RingCentral. Now I've been using RingCentral for a while now as my business phone service provider, and eventually I came to realize that the service was quite unreliable, especially for the high cost that I was paying for it. So I started looking around at all kinds of different alternatives, and the 4 I'm going to share with you today are probably the best of the best when it comes to an alternative. So we're going to start with Nextiva. Now, Nextiva is essentially a one-stop communication shop with voice, video, and team collaboration tools. You can use it to handle incoming and outbound calls, video conferences, team meetings, and other collaboration tools as well. The service quality is pretty good. The level of audio is pretty good. And I really like that it integrates well with my productivity tools like Salesforce and Zendesk, so that I can ultimately, use it as part of an entire customer relationship management setup. But Nextiva also includes a lot of other features too, like it helps you to manage your social media channels. It has reputation management tools like the ability to handle your reviews. I do like that it has SMS and web live chat, but there is a lot going on. For me, as someone who's really just looking for a virtual phone system right now, having all of these extra features crammed into my package is a little bit distracting, and I'm paying for more than I really need. So having ruled Nextiva out, although it does seem like a great option, I ultimately looked at Grasshopper next. In terms of value for money alone, Grasshopper is an excellent option with unlimited users available in the $55 per month plan, and also very cost-effective plans at $14 and $25 per month for either one user, one phone number, or unlimited users, one phone number, and 3 extensions. Now, when I gave Grasshopper a trial run and tested it out, I found it to be a very simple, no frills voice over IP system. And that actually kind of works in its favor for those who are kind of just taking on a virtual phone system or using voice over IP for the first time. It's very beginner friendly. There are not a huge ton of features and things that are going to confuse you all that are difficult to learn. And all of the basics are in place. So you get call forwarding, you get a toll-free number or a vanity number, you get caller ID, you get voicemail and text messaging and custom queue management options. So all the basics are there, but if you want more advanced features like auto attendance or call analytics, Grasshopper is not going to be able to help you out because it doesn't offer those features. And that is a little bit disappointing for me, especially the call analytics, which I do find really useful. So moving on, the next platform that I looked at was GoTo Connect, which is a fully AI-powered cloud communication system. Much like Viva, it attempts to be all things to all people in terms of communication. So it does offer a lot of features such as the ability to connect to WhatsApp and Facebook Messenger and manage your communications, right across the board. But if you don't want that and you're looking for just a basic bare bones, cost-effective phone solution, you can actually get that. You don't need the WhatsApp and Facebook and things for $34 per month. You can stick with a $26 per month plan, which you'll see we get calls to 50 countries and included toll-free minutes, unlimited auto attendance, video messages, text messages, and other tools. However, one thing I really don't like with this is that the number of toll-free minutes you get here are very small. So you get 1,000 free minutes shared across your account. Whereas with RingCentral, I think I have like 10,000 free minutes every single month. So that's quite limiting, especially when you do a lot of calls. So moving on from GoTo, I also looked at 8x8, and I tested out a demo of 8x8 and found that although the service was very reliable and it had good quality audio, I like the omni-channel routing and the queue management features, but the user experience from like the test run that I gave was just a little more complex than I'd used with others, and the learning curve was a little steep, especially since my team were more concerned with outbound sales than incoming customer support. And 8x8 is really designed to be a kind of one-size-fits-all solution for contact centers and customer service operations where you're handling lots and lots of inbound calls. Still, I think it's a great option, and if you are tech savvy enough and you do need something to handle a lot of inbound calls, it is certainly at least worth a look. But ultimately, my favorite tool of all the RingCentral alternatives that I looked at was Talkroute. It is more affordable, and the one thing that I really like when we look at the pricing plans, the plan that I ultimately went for was this, the $59 per month Pro plan, which includes 10 users. Now, when you compare that to others where you're paying $20, $30, $40 per user per month, having 10 users in one $59 plan actually works out well. I think it actually is a little more expensive than the core RingCentral plan, but for the number of users you get, it is a great value for money tool. And actually better value for money than RingCentral, especially for small and growing teams. So we will jump into my account. I'll just quickly show you around. So here we have nice easy keypad that we can call people from, and we can access our contacts here and call people directly from our contacts list. We can view history, messages, voicemails. We can even access online meetings, so that saves us the cost of a Zoom subscription. And if we go to our control panel, you'll see that there's a lot we can do here too. So we can edit our call menus. We can add new menu options and new extensions. If we go over to our settings, we can edit our primary call forwarding number. We can handle transfer codes. One thing I love is for our menu, we can enter specific hours or days of the week we are open, so that, you know, if the call menu directs people who are just looking to find out when we're open, that's handled manually. We've got voicemail. We can upload and record new audio files, so we can record a voicemail greeting. And the thing I love about all of this is just how simple and intuitive and user-friendly it really is. I pretty much handle most of this stuff for my business by myself, so the easier I can make things, the better. The one thing that I'm not so keen about with Talkroute is that it doesn't allow outgoing international calls. You can accept inbound international calls on a local number, but you can't accept them on a toll-free one, and you can't make outgoing calls on either a local or a toll-free number. So if you're doing a lot of international business, this may not be the one for you. But if you are staying in one place, in one country rather, and you only deal with domestic calls, I think the simplicity, the value for money, and the enough features that you could possibly need to handle your phone system well, all for me make Talkroute the winner in my book, the best alternative to RingCentral, and the one RingCentral alternative that I ultimately switched to. That was Talkroute. Thanks for watching.